I find that I'm most connected to my culture through the Dene drum. It feels like something that I've been playing with for the last 100 years. I don't know what it is. It's that blood memory. I moved away from Yellowknife when I was 7 years old, and my culture seems to be, like all cultures, is kind of rooted to one place. I would have learned a lot more about my culture if I was in Yellowknife, being able to talk to elders and be on the land, taking part in these practices and ceremony that are really specific to the Tlicho and the Dene within the Northwest Territories. With how I've been raised and what I've been interested in, I'm a firm believer that culture and technology have the ability to grow together, as opposed to separating us apart. My name is Koyczan. I'm Tlicho Dene from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. I'm an interdisciplinary artist. I specialize in large-scale installation art, 3D, VR, 360 film, and experimental video. This project is the most ambitious project and installation I've ever done. It's about 1.5 years in the making. The Tlicho name for it is called EłexiìtÅ, and that means connected apart from each other. This work really has to do with learning about this culture from a distance and utilizing technology in order to learn more about it. These large willow trees were cut down and they were very difficult to hollow out. And I've gotten into the practice of utilizing RP LiDAR, laser range 360 laser scanners that are able to pick up the proximity of the viewer in order to implement that interactive element to the installation. Each log will have a speaker embedded into it so that when you enter into the proximity of each log, they'll reverberate and play these audio triggers. So now they'll all come together to form this kind of soundscape that when people navigate around the gallery, they can kind of make their own composition. So it's like the viewer has a really important sort of role within this work. Coinciding with the audio, when people are close to the logs and triggering that, it's also going to trigger the experimental video loop, which has a lot of northern imagery within it to talk about that connection to where I'm from and my land and the things that I feel are important to me. I think one thing for artists in general is you need to take risks because you never know what you're going to be good at. You never know what is going to work out really well if you don't try. There's a lot of times where people will get stuck in their comfort zone and doing what they know how to do. You know what? That's completely fine. That is not at all how I operate. It's I'm never in my comfort zone, and it can be really frustrating sometimes, but that's what I find motivates me. That pushes me to be a better artist. The main thing that I could say is just try. If something doesn't work out, the worst thing that's gonna happen is that it doesn't work out. But if it does work out, then that could be monumental for your practice. In my case, technology and culture have come together in a way that I can actually learn about myself, about who we are as people.